Good evening. This is Dr. Marcea, and I am your Master Destiny Life Coach. I'm a physician, I'm a life coach, I'm an author, I'm a speaker, and I'm also having an event. It's called the Girl Boss Experience. It is live. It is going to be in person. It's going to be in the Baltimore area, November the 12th. And as a lead up to that event, I wanted to do a What Would a Girl Boss Do 14-day challenge. And so what this is it's going to be, I'm going to say paradigms. It's going to be, questions or guidelines of what a girl boss would do in different circumstances, or I'm going to say just how we live life. Okay. And I wanted to start off. Today is day one. Today is the kickoff. So if you're watching, I just want you to put day one, maybe put kickoff. If you're watching on the replay, just hit hashtag replay so that I know you're there. And so right now, I'm in the Girl Boss Experience Facebook group. If you're watching and you are not in the private Girl Boss Experience Facebook group, I want you to click the link and get over here. Okay, there's going to be some prizes, some surprises, and you're going to be able to win some things in this 14-day challenge, but you have to be in the Girl Boss Experience Facebook group. So without further ado, it's day one. And so the question is, well, actually, I'm going to start with the concept, okay? And say we are bossing up. We are girl bosses. And the girl boss means that we are killing it. We are doing what we can do. But frequently when I talk to women, how they move through life has its roots in childhood when they were a girl. Maybe something that held them back, maybe something that happened, maybe something that they didn't overcome, maybe something happened with the mother, or there's something that determines how we live, how we move through life from here. The thing that happened for me is that I have this birthmark on my face. And what it did, it made me play small. It made me hide. And it made me think I was ugly. And so that affected who I would become. And so through it, how it affected is that I now became very cognizant of my feelings, but I also was very aware of how others were feeling. And so if there was someone, in addition to me kind of shrinking back, I also made sure those around me felt good. Hey, Lachey, how are you? And we're talking about what would a girl boss do? And so I'm explaining that the thing that happened to me in life was that I had the birthmark and that it made me play small. And so through life, I played small. And now that I'm a woman, even though I am a boss, there's still a part of me that is functioning as a girl. But it's okay for me to go back and to make adjustments. It's okay for me to say, you know what, that's what happened. That's who I was, but that is not who I want to be. And you can boss up in every level, no matter where you are. Even if you consider yourself, I'm going to say, a woman boss or a lady boss, there's always another level for you to go to. And so the concept, the paradigm that I'm speaking about tonight is going to be, and this is day one of the 14-day challenge. So if you're here, put day one, and then we're going to say kickoff. Okay, meet me here. We're in the Girl Boss Experience live, or the Girl Boss Experience Facebook group. If you're watching and you're not in the group, get over into the group, because here you're going to get some perks. Here you're going to get some surprises. Here you're going to win some things. Okay. And also make sure you get to the November 12th event. It's called the Girl Boss Experience live in Baltimore, Maryland. So today's concept is no is a complete sentence. Okay, that's the bottom line. If you hear nothing else, that's what we got today. No is a complete sentence. And so my question to you is, why do we hesitate to say no? And I'm going to restate it, and I'm going to be a little bit more personal. I'm going to say, Why do you hesitate to say no? And if you're watching, this is your moment to go ahead and put it in the chat. If you're watching on replay, hit hashtag replay, okay? And so I just jotted down a few things of, for me, why I hesitate, why I hesitated to say no in my life. And so the number one reason is that I am afraid of what other people will think about me. And if you resonate with that, give me a thumbs up. And I want somebody to actually type that into the chat. We're afraid, this fear, afraid of what other people will think. Okay? They're going to think that maybe we don't care. Maybe that we are mean. Or even that we are selfish. Okay? The second reason why we hesitate to say no is that sometimes we believe that we can't. Or we haven't already, so we don't know how to. Okay? The next one, the third one is that why we hesitate to say no is that we believe that we're not allowed. If that is you, hit the thumbs up button. Okay? We think that we need to give someone needs to give us permission in order to say no. It has to be okay for someone else before we can say no. All right. And this is the last one I'm going to talk about tonight. Frequently, we feel responsible. Okay. We hesitate to say no about a situation because we feel responsible. Even though it's not our responsibility, we believe we are responsible. So we have to. If that resonates with you, give me a thumbs up. And so what I call that is there's misplaced responsibility. Misplaced responsibility. When we take on the responsibility that should be either shared or it belongs to someone else. Okay? I'm going to give you an example. Let's say you're in this organization and say you're the treasurer, you're a member, I don't know, you're somebody's mom, I don't know. And they don't have snacks for the big game or whatever. And because someone else dropped the ball, but because you're involved somehow, it now becomes your responsibility, or you take on the responsibility to go and get the snacks. And so now you're running around with your head cut off and you're trying to figure out, okay, who's gluten-free and who has a peanut allergy and who can't drink milk, right? Who's allergic to eggs, right? All of that. And it's not even your week to handle it, but you take it on and you're trying to make it happen. Okay. Now I'm not saying we shouldn't try to fill the gap, but sometimes these things happen frequently because they know that you're the go-to person, that you are going to make it happen. Okay. And so these are, if you have another one, go ahead and put that in the chat so that we can see it. Okay. Go ahead and add to it. But as I close, so this is day one of the 14-day challenge. No is a complete sentence. I want you to repeat that and put it in the chat. And I'm not saying you just say no just for no reason. You just wake up, you're like, no, 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 no. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is that there are those instances when you are now triggered, when your intuition is saying, oh, I shouldn't be doing this. Something is wrong about this. I can't believe this happened again. And now I'm feeling taken advantage of, and yada, 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 yada. And then our mind switches to, but I have to, or I don't know how to say no, or the ball is going to drop if I don't do it, or I'm afraid of what people are going to think about me or my family or my kid or, I don't know, whatever. When those things start triggering, that's when you think, you know what, maybe This is a moment where I should, and I hate to say should, that I can say no, that I want to say no. And then that's when you go like this. You say, no. You try it. No. Okay? You say no, and then you walk away. Okay? Not mad, but that's when you stood up for you. And so I'm going to leave you with this. Saying no to others is saying yes to yourself. Saying no to others is saying yes to yourself. And again, we're not talking about all the time, but in those moments where you really wanted to say no, give yourself permission. You can. You have the authority. You have the power. It's not going to feel good, but it's going to feed what it is that you need in that moment. Okay? Because that is what a girl boss would do. All right? So have a great evening, and I will see you here tomorrow. Take care. It's Girl Boss. Oh, it's Dr. Marcea. I am your Master Destiny Life Coach. I'm also going to put the link into the November 12th event. Get in the room. Get in the room. We're going to have a powerhouse lineup. You're going to learn a lot. You're going to do some networking. And it's time to boss up, both in life and in leadership. Take care.